What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm Paul. This is Pauline Theology's Daily Devotional, and we're going through the book of Exodus, man. We are in Exodus chapter 5, verse 18. Exodus chapter 5, verse 18. Man, it's been a couple days. Sorry about that, man. I got so much going on. Got the brain messing up or something. The migraines coming back. But pray for me as we try and figure this out. But y'all don't want to hear that, man. What y'all want to hear is the word of God. And so glad you're here. If it's your first time, what we do is help you to trust in Jesus. This is Trust in Jesus Ministries, man, and we want to help you to trust in Jesus more. And we do that by reading through the scriptures, because when we read through the scriptures, we get to know him more. And when we know him more, then we grow in our trust in him, because he's infinitely trustworthy. And that's what we see as we read through the scriptures, man. The trustworthiness, the faithfulness, the realness of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, he real. He real. And so I just hope to be able to present that to you really, I just want to illuminate the scriptures that God can reveal himself to you through these words. So if you haven't read it yet, man, go ahead, stop the tape, check out chapter 5, verse 18 and 19. And we're gonna throw a bonus in there too, 20. We're going to do 18, 19, and 20. So if you haven't read it, stop the tape, check it out, see what it has to say. If you have, man, let's dive on into it. What's happening in the scripture? That's the first question we always ask. What's going on? Well, we have come to the point where the people of Israel, the Hebrews, the Israelites, have gone before Pharaoh, and they're making their complaints known because Pharaoh has commanded that they build these things that they have to do and collect the things to build them. When previously all they did was to build it, now they have to collect the things to build bricks or make bricks, and then take the bricks that they make and build whatever they have to build. So Pharaoh has been increasing the load on them. And he's saying this because he wants to exhort his authority over them, saying that he is the one in control, because they have gone before him and told him that their God has commanded that they go out and worship him in the wilderness. He like, nah, your God, I ain't never heard of this. I'm God. And to prove it to you, watch you do what I say. And if not, you get punished. And so this is what's happening right now, is that he is increasing the load to kind of break the spirit of the Israelites. And so he has told them these things, and now they are leaving. He said, go, work, do what you're supposed to do. You ain't getting no more, you ain't nobody collecting bricks for you. Nobody collecting straw for you. You got to build them bricks yourself. Plus the quota ain't decreasing. You got to make and do as much as you've done before. And they tripping, man. They tripping. They sad. They frustrated. And they know Pharaoh ain't playing either. This ain't the first time this is happening. They know Pharaoh ain't praying. And so they go out, and Moses and Aaron are there to meet him. Moses and Aaron are there to meet him. So what does this say about God? I think what it says is that, hear me out, but God is in charge. God is in charge. This was tough because it doesn't speak a ton about God, and it speaks towards the people more in their mindset and their hearts. But God is in control and moving through this, because as we see in the overall scheme, and we'll get to see here in a couple more verses as we continue through chapter 6, is that God knows what's happening, man. Matter of fact, we saw already or previously as reading that this was going to happen, that Pharaoh was not going to let the Israelites go. So he's in charge. He knows what's going on, man. So I want to say to you, how does it feel sometimes? Or are you in a moment in time in your life where it feels like the weight of the world is over you? That you're being crushed by either sin or Satan or the world around you, man? God's still in charge. Man, there's a crazy ton of things going down in this world at this very moment right now that can overwhelm us with fear and anxiety. But we got to remember, God is in charge. He's providential over all these things. And we are, as the Israelites right now, we can't see it. Moses knew it, but the Israelites as a people didn't see it. They just knew that God had told Moses that they would be freed. But when the time had come, or quote unquote time had come, it hasn't happened yet. As a matter of fact, the devastation, the horror, the trials, the tribulations, the struggles have increased when they were told it was going to end completely. How many has that happened to us? Now, What do we know about man here? What do we find out about man? God's in charge. That's what we know. We don't see it explicitly, but we understand it from the scriptures around us, the circumstances that's going on. But I think that what we see about us is that, man, we get discouraged, right? We get discouraged. So don't think you're rare, or don't think you're alone in this discouragement when things happen around you, especially in the state of our world today. Don't think that. No, you're not alone. No, you're not the only person that has been in this. But then on the other side, Moses meets the people. You see, Moses was there when they came out. He knew they wanted to go before him. They went before the Pharaoh. They come out, and Moses is there. He's there. And he allows the people to complain. He allows the people to complain. We're going to see that in the next couple of verses. But Moses is there. Leaders are there. Are you a position of leadership? Are you there for your people? Are you in a place that God has told you to do something and it doesn't seem to be working out for the people he told you to do it for? Maybe we should be there. Because I guarantee you there's people around us that are feeling something going on in this world. Whether personally, privately, openly, something's going down. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there to help them face through these fears and these struggles? How do we apply these truths to our lives? I think the first half of what we talked about is one being in that oppression, in that state, is that we must remember who is in charge. We know that God is sovereign over all things, man. He's in charge. We know he's in charge. We gotta trust him. Allow him to do his thing. We're going to see later throughout reading the scriptures that his power is going to be on display. And that's why now we even are able to read and find out and know God more intimately because of these circumstances. Is that going to be our testimony now? As the struggles, the trials, the tribulations, as they occur in our life, in the future, will we look back and will others see and glorify God because of his work in our life as we trusted him in this situation? Is that going to be the outcome? I hope it is for me. I hope it is for me. I hope it is for you. And then on the other sense, the second thing we talked about is, are we there? Are we there? When people got to come out with their complaints, when people come out from their troubles, their trials, their circumstances, are we there? Are we there? Do we meet them? Meet them where they are. That's what Moses did. He met them where they are. He could have tripped out and been like, man, I already went before Pharaoh and I told you what's happening. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? He could have did all that. But instead, he supported them. And he was there. He stood up for them. We're going to find out he's going to even do more. Moses is a guy who speaks out for his people, man. He does that. That's one thing Moses does. He gets mad at the people, but he still speaks up for the people, man. He's there for his people. Are you there for yours? Hey, I appreciate you guys for listening. I'll see you in the next.